Hey guys, how you doing? This is the Arm Pastor here. Get a lot of questions all the time about something that people call EDC, or in what EDC stands for. If you ever see that on the interwebs or YouTube or the internet, whatever, is Every.Day.Carry. And so I'm going to go through with you really quick. I'm going to try to do a quick version, just minute here on what I carry on my body every day. So when I go out of the house, the only exception to this is when I go to work, because I'm not allowed to carry firearms with me at work, so I don't do that. But everything else, so when I'm not at work, this is what I look like. This is what I'm carrying. Everything around, I'll turn around, and you can see everything. And so I'm going to go ahead and start with everything. So usually I have a hat on, my knife. Bench-made knife. Knives are a really good part of that for letter opening and can also be a self-defense tool in a last-ditch effort. Flashlight. Boom. Flashlight is a big deal, especially if you're carrying a firearm. You want to make sure that you have a flashlight. If it's low-lit, if you're in a low-lit environment and something happens, it can be used for lots of different things. Obviously, the biggest thing if you have a firearm is to light up your target to make sure that you can follow that safety rule of know your target and what's behind it. The other thing is these are good for blinding people to get away. When you flash that in somebody's eyes, you can get away. It gives you that just that instant to be able to move away. So these are really important. Also, that can be a pretty good striking bezel as well. And I'm going to try to put some links around on everything this actually is. This one here is a Surefire Tactician. I think if I remember correctly, James Yeager and Surefire worked together with this, but I've had this for quite a while. Great little light there. I've got my keys on me. Always have those. Right now with COVID, I've got this cool keychain thing here my wife got me that helps me open doors and touch buttons so I don't spread germs. Okay, so I got that. I always have a handkerchief on me because I sweat, so I like to wipe my head off. I've always got my wallet on me as well, too. Special operations equipment wallet as well. Okay, now we get to the fun part that everybody's looking for, firearms. Okay, so what I've got. So I carry 2 firearms on my body most of the time. First one today is I've got my Smith & Wesson Shield in 45 ACP. I'm going to leave it in the holster because it is hot, and so just for safety, I'm going to keep it in the holster. My holster is a G-code incog holsters. All of my holsters are G-code incog holsters, except for one of mine, but I'm not going to get into that right now. But most of the time, G-code incog is what I do. I carry pretty much Smith & Wesson Shields and Glock 19s are what I carry. So I've got one pistol on me, also spare mag and spare mag holder in this front left pocket as well. Okay, spare mag. Lots of people are always asking me, and maybe this is a different blog or video. Matt, this is, by the way, this is by NSR. You can look them up in NSR holsters. You can look them up online. They're great as well. I use pretty much just their pocket mag is what I use. Lots of people ask, Matt, why do you put a spare magazine in there? Do you really think you're going to get in that big of a gunfight? The answer is no. The biggest reason for a spare magazine is in case there's a malfunction in your regular gun. Most malfunctions are solved with a new magazine. That's why I carry that. So I carry that every day. Finally, I do carry a backup gun. I know there's lots of people who are like, should I carry a backup gun? Should I not? Today, the backup gun that I have on is, and I carry it in a Galco ankle glove light. Again, it is hot, so I'm going to leave it in the holster. But I've got a Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 380 in here right now. This is a whole other thing on why I carry a backup gun. I'm going to do a video on this later on why I do this. It's not, again, because I think there's going to be some big gunfight, but there are 2 specific reasons why I do this. Stay tuned for a later video on why I do that. So we'll put that down right there as well. Again, keeping that in the holster because it is hot. And finally, one of the most underrated things that people don't look at is I carry a med kit on my right ankle. Okay, this has got your quick clot in it. This has got your gloves in it. This has got a tourniquet in it. This has got chest seals in it. I carry this on my right ankle. Guys, the thing that's cool about having a med kit on your ankle is this, okay? Yeah, if you get in a gunfight and obviously you're putting holes, potentially getting holes or slash marks from knives in yourselves, it's not a bad idea to have medical equipment. The other thing is, this is probably the most likely thing to be used on my body in an emergency. If there is a car accident, somebody gets hurt, something happens in an office building, and somebody gets cut by a knife real bad through an artery or a box cutter. You never know. The med kits come in handy. So I keep that on my right ankle. So there you go. I lay that all out right there. There is the Armed Pastor's Everyday Carry. Again, guys, we would love to see you out training with us. You can check us out online at armedpastor.com, www.armedpastor.com. You can reach me directly via email at armedpastor@gmail.com. We've got several classes that are coming up here in September and October, and I'd love to see you at one of those. And if you have any more specific questions about why I do these and why I carry all this every day, I can talk to you more about that then. So until then, have a great day and stay safe.